Hey guys, it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks so much for joining me for another video. I am crushed. I just did an entire video making this ephemera and I didn't have my microphone plugged in. There's no way I can do a voiceover on it, and so it's a lost video and I am so bummed. But that's okay, I will persevere. So let's take a look at the ephemera I made. So I had some I have here some vintage bingo cards, some time cards, and this is a jumbo playing card, and just a piece of scrapbook paper. So let's go through these one by one and I'll just show you what I did. So on this vintage playing card, I just inked up the edges. I used a really light pink lace on the lower or on the bottom layer here. I had a coffee dyed lace, but it blended too much, and this just gave it a little bit of color on the bottom here. Then I had some scraps of paper that I just kind of put down, some little Tim Holtz people, and this I should have cut that down better, but this little definition sparkle, shine brightly with flashes of light, be vivacious and witty. And yeah, I just inked it up, and this is a fun, it could either be a tuck, you can make it a pocket, or a journaling card. So that is what I had made first. Then I decided to make a belly band with this time card, and I rounded the corners. I just again found some scraps of paper in my scrap bucket, kind of layered things up with some paper, some labels, and some vellum flowers. Hopefully you can see that. Just really simple, and I can add something else here when I find a journal that it goes well with. Again, this could be a side tuck, but I think I'll use this as a belly band. All right, the third thing I made was just out of this thicker kind of scrapbooking paper. I made a pocket and used some book page. This is just I just have my glue book pages, and then when they get to be too gluey and gross, I just fold them in half, glue them together, and then I can use them as pockets, journaling cards, what have you. When I did the thumb notches in these, I actually held them together and cut them both at the same time, and then that way the thumb notches would line up. Again, just inking around. I had some flowers from my mom. These are just, it looks like they're made out of lace, and on the back of them is like felt. And just the word kind. So yeah, this is just kind of a fun grungy one. I went over top of the scrapbook paper with my vintage photo distress ink just to kind of tone it down, because the whites were really white, and I wanted just to, yeah, bring that back a bit. Rounded the corners again. I have this new corner rounder. I absolutely love it. It's from Kadomuru Pro, that's what it's called. I got it off of Amazon. There's a small, medium, and large. There is no measurement sizes, so I can't even tell you what they measure out to be, but I really love this one. It goes through two pieces of paper really nicely. Yeah, I just really quite enjoy that. I recommend that. It's again from Amazon. So that was that one. Then the last one I did was this giant playing card. I backed it with some book page. I put some lace down the side. Then I have some, these are old receipts, just printables. Tim Holtz, these portraits, I think these ones are. And then this is just a little kind of 3D butterfly ephemera piece from Michael's. Again, these are really easy to make, you guys. You can make them yourselves. This is just like faux book page or scrapbook paper, die cut from like a butterfly, and then this is like a vellum printed butterfly. I mean, these would be so super easy to make. It would be time consuming for sure, but you know, if you wanted to make your own, you definitely can. Then I had these fun little gold pearls. I think I got those ones from the dollar store. And that just kind of finishes this up. I may eventually go around this on the sewing machine, just because I'm not sure how well this, you know, it's sticking down fairly nicely, but if it starts to lift in the next couple days, I may just go around it with a sewing machine. So yeah, that is what I did. I had a nice long video and chatted you guys up, and you couldn't hear me. So that's fine. That's what we did on the Lost video. That'll just be, you know, it was probably my best video I've ever done, and now no one will ever see it. But c'est la vie. Let's do some collaging, because collaging is fun. This is obviously not mermaid related for my journal. I needed to, as I said, my video that didn't work out, I needed to step away from it. It wasn't creatively sparking me. So yeah, I just needed to step away and do something different, and build up some ephemera for my use, because I don't have a lot of ephemera. I kind of have to make it each time, so I thought it would be good just to get kind of ahead of the game and make some up. I pulled out a whole bunch of my little bits and bobs and ephemera pieces and Tim Holtz stuff and stuff out of magazines. I literally have everything out on my desk here. And these are from, I think, AliExpress or something. So I'm just going to do some collaging with this stuff, because I don't really know what I want to do with it. And yeah, we just need some fun collage page. So let's not overthink it, guys. Let's just get started and glue stuff down. So I want to say a great big thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming by. And apologies to my existing subscribers. I know I haven't been making a lot of videos lately, and I do apologize for that. I just, you know, life gets in the way, and I hadn't been feeling very well. And I came down with a cold. I still kind of have a bit of it. And it just, yeah, it really saps the energy out of you. And I just, yeah, I was just feeling bleh. But doing much, much better now. Mentally, physically, all of the above. And so yeah, I am excited. I have some ideas of, you know, different things I want to play with. So we'll get back at it. Yeah. So we spent today, this stuff here is from, it's called Simple Stories. They're called Portrait Bits, a simple vintage ancestry. I got this at a local scrapbook shop here. Which one was it? I think it was, it used to be called Scrapbooker's Paradise. I can't remember what it is now, but a nice local one. So use some of these pieces. Yeah, so today we went, this is from AliExpress, I think, just some decoupage papers, but we went to the Science Center today, and that was a lot of fun. It was so fun to get out and see kids just playing and having fun, and you know, kind of back to normal feeling stuff. And so yeah, that was a lot of fun for us to go and do. And then we came home and had a nap. Actually, it wasn't a nap, it was a 3-hour sleep. So yeah, I really slept through some of my creative time that I wanted to use, but oh well. Okay, I am literally just going to be, I'm just going to glue down extra pieces of paper that I have. I'm not going to think too much about this. I'm not going to ink anything. I really just want to create a master board or a collage board of some sort with bits and bobs and all of that. Let's see what we can kind of create. So I hope everybody's doing well, and that you guys haven't caught this spring summer cold. It's not COVID. I tested myself. I'm all good. But yeah, it's just one of those things. We last weekend, my husband and I went to the movies. I haven't been to the movies since the old shutdown, so that was a lot of fun. And we saw the, oh my goodness, the Downton Abbey movie. Oh, if you like that series, yeah, it's worth going to see. It was a lot of fun. I laughed, I cried, I did all the things that series usually makes me do. But yeah, it was good to do that. I love that I could have a glass of wine in the theater. That was really nice as well. My husband and I, when the kids were little and we didn't go out a lot, we did date night at home, and we would watch Game of Thrones. So we would, you know, watch our Game of Thrones and drink our port. And yeah, so it was fun for, and then we do Downton Abbey when Game of Thrones wasn't on. So it was fun to go out and do that. And then what else have we been up to? Oh my goodness, I cannot believe, guys, we are like weeks away from school being done. I know in the States, you guys are, some of you are done already. We go right till the end of June, so yeah, it's coming quickly. That's for sure. And you got to figure out how to keep your kids active and out of trouble during the summer, especially while I'm trying to work. Okay, this piece, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to rip that, but again, I'm really trying not to overthink the collaging process. I am literally just gluing pieces down willy-nilly. Because I think that seems to work out the best. I don't know, I find if I overthink something, I end up not liking what I do. And if I just kind of go with the flow, then I'm more happy with it. I also find that if you're not happy with what you've done, step away from it. Put it away for a while, step away from it, and then come back in a day or two, and then you'll be like, oh, I did that? That's pretty cool. I just kind of think sometimes when you're looking at it too long that, you know, it can skew what we're really seeing, right? So step away from what you're doing sometimes and then take a look at it a little bit later, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Have some of this. So yeah, what all have you been up to? Like to know what's keeping you busy these days? Have you planted your gardens? Usually May long weekend is the time around here. That still can be a bit early. So yeah, haven't I did a lot of planting in the fall for like my perennial flowers, my tulips and what have you. So those have come up now and they're gorgeous. They look so pretty. But I don't know if we're going to do like a vegetable garden or anything this year. It's hard to say. We just don't seem to get that's good growing. We definitely don't have good soil for that. That's for one thing. We need to do like vegetable beds, like raised vegetable beds or something, and then we get so many deer and rabbits that come by that like to nibble on it. So yeah, I'm not sure if we will this year. That's okay. Okay, what else do we have? Some bigger pieces now. Let's put on some littler pieces. So I'm just kind of going through my neutral bucket here, pulling out some pieces that might work. And let's go with maybe some of that. And use some of that. Yeah, my scraps are just kind of getting a little out of hand. It can happen so easily, can't it? I find the best thing to do with the scraps is just collage. Okay, I like this piece. Let's put you maybe right there. I've turned my table because I thought I was going to sit down, and this has like a little leaf that pops up so my legs can go under. And I find I can't sit and craft anymore, which is probably good, right? Like I sit all day at work, so it's probably good to round out my butt again, otherwise it gets corners on it. But I don't really like this straight edge. Now I'm just like really tearing most of this paper off. Yeah, I have a sit-stand desk at the office, which is really nice. But yeah, I used to, when my craft area was in oily hands, I hate that. When my craft area was in the main area downstairs here. I could sit just the way I had my camera, and I had this big boardroom table. I could sit down at like a regular office chair, but this table is waist height, so I need to stand or have like a tall stool, but I just wasn't comfortable sitting on the stool, so yeah, standing is what we're doing. Okay, I feel like that could go there. Just tear it down. Yeah, what else? What else is going on? Not too much. I'm excited. Got some camping planned with my friend Rosanna in June coming up. In June? No. July. In July. Yep. And so that's going to be fun. She's got 2 girls and right around the same age as all my kids, so that should be a fun time. And then we've got camping planned just as a family. And of course my mom's going to come out. She's always a good time camping. So do you guys have plans already for the summer? Got things going on that you're going to do? Anything exciting? Places you're going to go? Let me know. Always interested on where people go for holidays or how they keep their kids active. If you have any tips to share. Because you know you can only go to the zoo and the science center so many times. Like the science center was super expensive. It was like, so there's 5 of us, and that was boom $100 right there to get in. For just a 1-day admission is $100. Then of course we ate lunch there, which I know you can pack your own lunch and what have you to save money, but you know, also they sell that stuff so they can help raise money to keep the science center open. So we like to, you know, be able to support them, and so we had lunch, but that was another $100. So that, you know, it was boom, $200 right there. And then we stopped off at the gift store, and my daughter's teacher loves Bob Ross, so there's this color changing Bob Ross cups or mug, so we got that for her for kind of part of her end of the year gift. And then I'm going to make her a nature journal, but you know, by the time we got done with kind of some souvenir-y stuff, or you know, some stuff for the kids, that was another $150 right there. So it was an expensive day. So yeah, we probably didn't need to get the kids anything. Lord knows that they have enough, but I don't know. This kind of makes it, right? Can't spoil your kids. What can you do? No, I kind of covered that up. I didn't want to do that. Oh well, I can put something else on it. I really liked how that music paper kind of brought those corners together, and I just collaged right on over top of that. Just chalking away, not watching what I'm doing. Okay, let's trim this down. So I kind of feel like we've got a good background going on. I want to now fill some things, maybe with some of this stuff. Yeah, we'll kind of put this in the, I want to go over that though with, see if I have some more music paper. Oh, I do have another little vellum piece that I could probably put right over top. Let's do that. Alright. Yeah. Watched some movies this weekend too. We watched Thunder Force with Melissa McCarthy. That was kind of funny. And yeah. Okay, these I feel like need to be hit a little bit with the vintage photo. So let's do that. And then we'll just glue that down. Yeah, I just need to take a step away from Another mermaid journal. Maybe as I'm making ephemera, I might pull in some of the pieces from the kit and see if I can get inspired and make. I'm just going to make ephemera and use what I have, and if some of it works out for a mermaid journal, then great. I'm not going to stress myself. I think I was just kind of overwhelming myself with just being too focused on one genre and not giving myself permission to really be creative. I was just really, yeah, I was too narrow with the mermaid thing, and I just got in my head, and yeah, so we'll just play. It's kind of like a little specimen card. Feels like it needs something there. It's kind of cute though. Put that there. Yeah, and this is a good way also to kind of get rid of scraps and such. I'm just going to throw all this stuff back in my bits and bobs box. And let's do this. Almost bedtime. That 3-hour nap really cut into my crafting time. But oh well, it's important to spend time with the family. I mean, these kids aren't going to be around here much longer. They're growing so fast. Arden's going to be heading into grade 9 next year. No, yeah, grade 9. So it's his last year at the school that he's at. Didn't glue that down yet. So yeah, we gotta get that family time in while we can, because before you know it, they will be off doing their own things. What else does this need, guys? It's very neutral, which is okay, because that means we can add stuff to it later. Could go there. Let's get rid of that white. And then that gets rid of another scrap. Okay. And then what we can do is we can cut these down and make this into pockets and decorate it some more. Pockets, journal cards, tags. Yeah, that's what we can do with these. It's good to have some master boards kind of ready to go. Yeah, that's a fairly neutral one, isn't it? Just fine. Okay, so we got these scraps. I feel like this needs to be broken up over here. Let that piece go. Probably could have kept it and used it, but have enough. Let's just put that there. Again, don't overthink it. Okay. Well, that was some fun collaging. Just really simple kind of background. So yeah, how much time do we have left here? Oh, that was only 20 minutes. Of course, the last video I did with all the stuff, I went over an hour. But okay, so let's kind of clean up some of these pieces. And let's see if we can make some pockets and such. What else do we have in our scraps that we could use? These are very springy. I'm going to set this aside. Sorry, I'm just giving my one little kiddo here a big hug. Good night. Love you, sweetheart. Sweet dreams. Okay, bye. Didn't want to be heard on camera, so he's whispering in my ear. Love you, buddy. All right, what kind of papers do we have in here? These are fun. I think these came from a card making magazine. These are kind of nice. Ooh, that's pretty. Very bright after what I was just doing. We need to do something bright. Let's see, what can we do with these? I really like the weight of this one. Well, maybe we will just, that's my glue page. What could we do here? Is the same weight? Not quite. Well, I guess we could make some, what could we make? Why am I at a loss? These are 8x8s? No, not quite. 7 3/4. Let's see. We could make, just trying to think if we could make, well, we could do a fold out. Let's try that. Grab my cutter. Okay. Let's cut this. So this is 7 3/4. About that. Let's cut it down to 3 1/2. Okay. Put that down on the scrap bin. And let's see. We could fold this up. Not really sure what the measurement of folding that up is. It is about, let me fold it first, then we'll figure it out. Where's my bone folder? There it is. Okay, so that is about 2 3/4. So I'm just kind of making it like a little envelope. See if I can make it straight. That would be good. And yeah, it'll just be like a little fun fold out, and then we can actually make this into like a pocket. We need to decorate, do some little collaging on it. We need something right here to hold it kind of closed. So let's see, what do we have? Some butterflies. That's kind of a nice one. So these butterflies, I think, yeah, I just told you they came from Michael's. They're kind of cute. Do I want to use another one of those? These are the Tim Holtz acetate ones. What else do I have? Well, that's pretty. That is a sticker. Not sure, you guys. It's not really speaking to me. Okay, that one's pretty. Is that the same color? Am I just... Oh, it's kind of got a pink to it. Okay. We could use that. Maybe we'll do that. Simple, simple. Let's grab a sip of water. Oh, that's good. Okay, first things first, I know I want to round these corners here, like so. And everything looks better inked up. So we will do that. I should probably put the lid on my glue for now. And yeah, just kind of a fun play today, guys. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to not have too much of a plan. Just kind of go with the flow. Sometimes you need that. Just give yourself permission to play. I think I was just too focused on trying to make things work for that one particular journal, and some days I just wasn't in the headspace for it, and then I just didn't do anything then, and that's not good. That's not how we like to do it. Okay, so that goes that way. I think we need, I want some dictionary book page for that. Let's see if I can get to my dictionary. Got it put away right now, I think. Yep, I do. Oops, oops. I have a little craft avalanche going on. That's an avalanche in your craft room, right? I love this. This is the Webster's New World Dictionary of the American Language, and this was from 1977, the year I was born. But the pages are just beautifully aged. Yeah, I just really like them. So let's just go ahead and pull a page out. That used to just break my heart, guys. Whenever I'd rip a page out of a book, I would like die a little inside. I've obviously gotten over it, but I can't do it around my husband. He thinks I'm insane for ripping up books. He's like, don't touch my books. Like, you can't dog ear any of his books. You can't, like, when you read his books, you can't open the spine too much. He's very, very particular about his books, which I totally get, because I'm that way with mine as well, that aren't intended, of course, to become collage fodder and what have you. Okay, and then we'll just rip this down this way. And is that going to be too big? Or do we want it like this? Have it like this. And then when this opens, do we like that? And then if we can tuck it back down like that, I think that might be okay. Give it a try. And this book page is so brittle that I have to ink it laying down, or do it ink it flat, because otherwise it just kind of crumbles. We don't want that. At least not on this item. Oh dear. Okay. There we go. And we'll put that about there. Hopefully you guys can see. I feel like my camera angle has just been slightly off lately. I don't know what it is. And then if we glue that halfway down, yeah, we can do that. That we will use art glitter though for. I really need to clean my art glitter glue. It is goopy goopy. Okay, so we will just put glue on the lower lower bits here. That way we can tuck that flap underneath. Like that. And I'm just going to put my bone folder on there for a second because I think I want to use these gold pearl stickers again. Yeah, these are just from the dollar store. Never underestimate what you can find at the dollar store to use, right? Now, I have a jewel picker, but to be completely honest, you guys, I am not sure that they work any better than just our fingers, if I'm going to be completely honest. Can I even find my jewel picker? I cannot. Why? Oh, I have a Swarovski one. Or katana, crystal katana. I don't know if they, honestly, I see people using them all the time. Maybe it's user error, more than likely. Who am I kidding? Of course it's the user error. But they just don't, I don't know, I feel like I can get better dexterity with my fingers sometimes. Anybody else like me? Just struggling to use the jewel picker? Okay, we'll try. Like, see, it sticks to me and not the jewel picker. I don't get that. And then you gotta fight with turning them over. Like, see? This was an expensive one too. What? I have like 3 different kinds of jewel pickers and none of them work, you guys. I have the one from Silhouette that's got the tacky stuff on it. Whatever that is. I have this one. This is the jewel picker. Nothing. Stop. Like, huh? Why? Why? I don't get it. Spend all this money on tools that don't work. Drives me bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Okay, well, Can't find it. Okay, well, let's just go on the struggle bus then and do it by hand. Okay. I want them on this corner here. One there. And I've also tried tweezers, but I end up shooting them across the floor. Okay, I apologize if my head gets in the way as I try to do this. Come on. Honestly, you guys, what is going on with me? Come on. Get off my finger. Why don't these work? Okay, there, now it drops off. What about this end? Is this end any better? I think at one time I put like fun tack on the end of this because... Okay. Turn around. Turn around. I end up watching me struggle with this the whole bloody video. Oh, almost. Okay, I give up. Pray that it sticks. Yay, see? Like, I just wasted so much time. I want to give it a little push down just so it... Okay, how frustrating was that for you guys to watch? Sorry. Little blob there. Pull this off. Okay, go to your new home. You now live on this little daub of glue. Let's go. Yeah. Sorry if my face is in the way. It's probably something that you don't need to see. One more. Oh, this has got all the goopy stuff that never sticks properly on it. Okay, and then right about there. And come on. Get off off my finger. There. Okay, super duper. Okay, so what have we done? Other than fight with the jewel pickers for the last like 20 minutes. What are we at here for time? I'm going to try and keep this one a bit shorter for you guys because, well, first of all, it's late at night and I got to get ready for work tomorrow and go to bed, but also we'll just kind of ease back into our routine here of videos. Alright, so we did this fun little flip out. Let's see. I really want that to have time to dry, but so this will flip. We can have this as a tuck, or we can glue it directly down onto the page. Let's see, do I have a page? I have a page. So yeah, and then we'll just, this kind of flips out and down. Do you want to ink this though? Just to give it a bit more character. Carefully not to move around my little gems on the other side there. Yeah, so there you go. There's a fun little piece. Yeah, I just really need to, that's what I just really need to do. I just need to make ephemera. And then whatever might be able to go into the mermaid journal work will go into the mermaid journal. Because I have to focus on that journal for my sister's teacher too. My sister's teacher. Oh my word, my daughter's teacher. Goodness, yeah, must be time for me to go to bed. Don't know how after a 3-hour nap, but okay, so that's cute too. All right, maybe, what are we at here? Oh, we're at 41 minutes. Yeah, maybe we'll just call this a video. So we'll take a look at our collage board here. Again, next video we'll probably cut this up and make some stuff out of it. Pockets, cards, tucks, all that good stuff. So just, you know, doing some simple collaging to kind of get you into the groove of crafting, and then we can cut this all up and make something out of it. And we have this fun little fold down little writing space that can be a pocket or a tuck. And then we'll just revisit what I did on the video that never will see the light of day, sadly, and that is this bingo card, so you can use bingo cards. I have this time card that is perfect for this size for a belly band. So I think that would be really fun on a page. Yeah, and even this, you could have it as like a side tuck, or you could have it as a journaling card in a tuck. So, I mean, we could potentially have this, and then we could slide this in the belly band. Then we have this, just using book page and scrapbook paper, making either a pocket, a tuck, what have you. Got to put some, make some little tags for that. And then this, just using one of those giant playing cards, just some old receipts, some lace, one of those butterflies again. This is the Tim Holtz vintage portraits, family portraits, and then some more of those little dollar store pearls, some lace. And then I just backed it with some book page so that you can write on it. Again, that could also be used as a tuck or a pocket or a journaling card. So lots of different ideas. So that is what was accomplished today. Some of it you were able to see me put it together, and of course some of it not. But I do appreciate you guys being here. Again, I thank every one of you being patient with me as I try to get my head back on straight and get back into my groove. I wish you all the best day, happy crafting, and P.S. I love you.